Hello, it's Katie Kelly of Long & Foster Real Estate here with Lori Orders of By the Bay Designs, bringing you another Happy Hour Haven. So we thought we would start talking about home offices because we haven't discussed that yet, first of all. And a lot of people in this day and age have the luxury of working from home.
Correct.
So first thing we'd start talking about is where to put a home office.
Right, that's a good question. So there's a lot of rooms that can be utilized as home offices. Probably the most common one would be a bedroom that's not being used, like a spare bedroom, you know, depending on the size of your homes. That would be probably the number one choice that people go to.
Right.
Then probably a spot down in the basement, whether you have to throw up some walls or not, that's another space.
Right.
And then more recently, people are kind of converting like living rooms that aren't used, or there's even furniture now that comes like as a big, huge armoire that you can shut up, but when you open it up, it's, you know, got all kinds of shelving and like things that pull out to put your laptop on, and you know, you kind of shut that up. So it'd be a few examples.
Right. Those are good ideas. And honestly, you kind of have to think about what kind of worker you are, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, if you need quiet or if you can work out in the open.
Right.
Things like that. And that's like a personal decision.
Right. Light, windows. Like we're in my basement office right now. It's great and quiet, but it has no natural light, which is kind of a bummer, but it works.
Right.
And then you have to think about, as you're designing this, especially if it is its own room, like what kind of things,
features,
do you need?
Yeah.
You know, first and foremost, you're going to need some sort of computer hookup. You know, electric, obviously that's in there, but where are you going to put it versus the desk placement and things like that?
Right. And having like a whiteboard and a bulletin board and a place for your printer and the size of the desk depending on your chair. You know, there's lots of things to consider when if you're fortunate enough to like plan something out like that.
Yeah, printers.
Sure.
Files, I mean, paper files aren't necessary.
Yeah, but some people still
you need to have a spot for them.
Correct. Yeah.
So next week we thought we'd actually tour an office so that we could see some of the
point some of the things out. Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
So next week we will show you what we're talking about. All right, there we go. There's another Happy Hour Haven. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next week.